Hello everyone, my name is Carly Gotz and I am the General Manager of Botanica. Today I'm joined by Botanical Guide Judy Horton, who I invited to talk about our new New South Wales and Murray River cruise. Welcome, Judy.
Hello, Carly.
Hi. I love this new tour which we've put together. It combines some wonderful gardens of New South Wales with a 4-night cruise on the Murray River. What are some of the highlights you're looking forward to seeing on this trip?
Oh, look, this honestly is my favourite part of New South Wales, Carly, and I hardly ever get to go there. So I'm really excited because this is actually where I went to college a million years ago. So in Wagga Wagga. So our first stop is Wagga. So I am going to turn into a 17-year-old when we arrive there, which will shock all the travellers, I'm sure. So we go from Wagga then to the Murray River, and then we've got that fabulous cruise on the paddle steamer, the Emmylou. So that and of course everyone loves doing that sort of thing because you just watch the scenery or you go by the scenery, but it's passing as you're going, and it's just so relaxing. And but enough exciting things to look at on the way there. And then after the cruise, we come back out by a different route. And again, through some fabulous parts of New South Wales and some fabulous gardens.
Absolutely. And there is a vast array of gardens that we're visiting on this tour as well. And what are some of the ones that you're looking forward to visiting?
Well, I'm looking forward to checking out the Wagga Wagga Botanic Gardens because I saw them in their early days and I haven't seen them for about 10 years, so seeing how they're coming on. The Riverina Iris Garden, now that time of the year should be absolutely perfect for the irises, which is going to be just so great. We're going to Australia's largest cactus garden, which I was only reading yesterday about how cacti are some of the most threatened with extinction plants in the world. So isn't it great that we've got a garden here in Australia where we're helping to save some of them? And then we come back up through Griffith, and I have been to the Griffith Garden Festival. And we think about wine with Griffith, we think about growing citrus, etc. But the gardens, the roses, I tell you, don't say this to the South Australians, but they absolutely rival the roses in South Australia. So, and then we come back up through, we go to fabulous Mayfield on our way back, and there's just such great gardens all the way along. I'm excited about all of them.
Absolutely. And we're also travelling through some incredible landscapes along the way as well, and very different landscapes.
We do see such a change of scenery. The Riverina, as I said, it's a beautiful part of New South Wales. And then, of course, along the Murray River and the river red gums. That's such an iconic Australian tree. They're the way they line that river is just magnificent. And then when we finish the cruise too, after we've seen all that scenery along the river, we go out to Carinia Station, which is another fantastic garden. It's been on TV and magazines and all sorts of things. And it's one of those oasis gardens because it's out nearer to Hay, so really flat country, fairly dry. And here is this wonderful bright green flower-filled landscape in the middle of all that dryness. So that is just, and just seeing that part as well, and then coming back, and then we come up across, as I said, to Mayfield, to Oberon, which is just across the Blue Mountains, and then up to the Blue Mountains themselves. So come up through the heights there, and we have a quick look at the amazing views from there, and just to see that sort of, they call it the sandstone curtain because that's what cuts off Sydney from the Great Plains on the west. So you'll see so many changes as we come through. So the scenery is going to be just diverse and wonderful and very, very, very Australian.
Sounds fantastic. Thanks so much for joining us today, Judy. And if you're interested to find out more about this trip, please visit our website at www.botanica.travel. Thank you.
Thank you.